Welcome everybody back to another stream where my green screen apparently got turned off. So let's go get that fixed really quick. Yep, let's just turn that back on. And we're now back in the horrible lighting situation. Oh, what you gonna do? But we are back with the Madden sim. Gotta get everything completely situated. Also, we're going to be doing a total of 3 streams today. So be prepared for that. But let's turn that on. Oh, hello chat. That was a little bit weird. Over here. All right. Oh, wonderful. Netflix is hosting more football games. I'm scared. I said 4 o'clock, right? Yes, I did. All right. So today we will be streaming, and we got a scheme change to do first, and then we'll get into the games. And I'm going to do the scheme change because, well, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And no matter whatever scheme they run, they're going to be bad. So, scheme, change it up. I mean, they do have Jalen Milroe and a bunch of rookies, but they just have not done much on the offensive side of the football. And they want to go vertical, zone run, 3-4 storm, 3-4 storm. I want to go Packers. That's just strange. And Charges. There we go. Alright, now with those scheme changes, we will now go start our first game. Which, as I'm looking at it, is going to be Cincinnati versus Cleveland. Cleveland drafting that rookie quarterback. Jane Daniels having his sophomore slump. Not like his rookie season was also not a slump. Right, we got Bengals versus Browns. Oh, and I also didn't ping. There we go. That'll get people, maybe. Alright, here we go. Thursday Night Football. There we go. 14-0. 21-0. Both teams winless so far this season. And, well, the Browns gonna lose to the Bengals. Pretty easy dub. But let's be honest, adopt a newbie. He was a little bit more than a quarterback away. It didn't look like it, but that defense is not carrying a rookie quarterback like is usually needed. But now we got the Thursday night matchup currently in real life. The Detroit Lions are taking on the Packers. And while the Packers are not really scary, the Lions definitely are with Derrick Henry. Still don't know why we let that one go through. But Lions space program, doing pretty nice. 1-1. This will probably determine who leads the division at the end of this week. Packers up 7-0. Cooper with a pick, and the Packers are up 21-0. What's up, JD Space Program? Please win. Well, you're not out of the water yet. Packers have the ball, 4th and inches. They go for it, and they get it, and they're able to milk the clock. And the Packers give the Lions their 2nd loss of the season. Unfortunate. For the Lions. Now let's head to Commanders. Or no, let's head to the Giants, who are taking on the Commanders. Because, goodness, this looks like it could be bad. 2-0 versus 0-2. Kirk Cousins better retire this offseason. His 2nd stint with the Commanders not going as well as he would like. Here we go. Pack attack. Got the dub on the Lions. And this one's a low-scoring game so far. 7-7 at the half. No scoring in the 3rd. Giants finally put up points. Kirk Cousins. 4th and 4. Let's see what Kirk has for us. A big 4th down here. Still have 3 timeouts, so you don't have to get it, but it pretty much is a have to get. Here's the throw. Caught. 1st down to the 37. Only 120 yards for Kirky today. Big pickup. And important. And that one's going to be dropped. Phillips on the defense. Keep in mind a field goal could tie and send this one to overtime. But if I'm the Commanders, I want to get out of here as fast as possible. There's a nice little pickup of 7, maybe 8, if you're going to be really generous, which they choose to be. Kirk retreating, throwing out of bounds, going to live to fight another day. 4th and 2. Do they kick the field goal? Well within range. They do. It'll be a deep 46-yarder. It is up and good. And the Giants will have 3 timeouts to go put their own points on the board and continue a undefeated season. Quinn Ewers has really helped them a lot. Let's see what he has here. Could Quinn be the first rookie quarterback ever to make a Super Bowl? All right, Quinn. Q9 gets sacked by Luvu, his 3rd. 2nd and 18. They do work better behind the line of scrimmage. Don't really know why. Here's the throw over the middle to 86. I think that's Slayton. Not bad. 3rd and 7 now. Commanders defense gets straight back, but that's a run. Is he going to house call it? No, he's taken down by the safety. Singletary gets it to the 49. Timeout Giants. And Quinn drops back, throwing, picked off, and inbounds. Bobby Wagner got out there. Middle line, or maybe Wagner's not playing middle linebacker. I thought he was. Maybe he's playing outside linebacker. No, he is still playing middle linebacker. They just had him way out there. And a great toe tapper from the big guy. Now, Kirk could line up another field goal. Give the Commanders a win here. Kirk dropping back, running, and he's going to be sacked. Oh, Karake. Cousins doesn't like it, but there's not a whole lot he can do. A loss of 14 on the sack. And wise to just send it to overtime and see what results. One lucky play could end it all. And if the Commanders lose another one, they could be not looking at the playoffs. Here's the coin flip. Commanders will win the toss. .5:35 on the clock. And the run by the Commanders. Nice little juke up to the 29. All right, Kirk. Tear him, Clorn, Dev down along with pretty much the entirety of this offense. Here's a nice run, though. First down pickup easy up to the 45. What's up, ESJ? Doing all right. This game is one that you might want to be paying attention to. Commanders, the team you're needing to be cheering for, as the Cowboys are also 0-2. Or maybe they're 1-1. Kirk Cousins with like a cha-cha slide or something. 2-yard pickup. Kirk does look like he is getting older, but that was a nice little cha-cha. Kirk looking, throwing the slant. First down and a lot more up to the 37. We're doing all right. We're going to be streaming our second ever NBA game right after this at 6:30. Commanders have their eyes sighted on touchdown. And Kirk Cousins going to run a keeper. I mean, he's going to pick up about 14, 15 with it. I don't know. I've never run a Kirk Cousins keeper play, but bro, the Broncos game last night was something else. It was great. Tom Grossi, Brandon Perna both joined the stream. Over 500 viewers, I think, or at least close to it. Kirk, here's the throw. Taken down at the 19. Kirk throws. That's going to be a loss of 4. But yeah, I enjoyed it. And Kirk rolling, throwing out of bounds. 4th and 11 now. Probably going to be a field goal kick, but the Giants are going to have an opportunity. Kick is up and good. Now what will the Giants do with their drive? They will not have as much time as the Commanders just did. But Quinn does not care about no time. They're going to start with a little bit better field goal position. Field position. I got to stop saying field goal position. I'm picking up Jerry Jeudy. Yeah, I would. And what a deflection for number 38. 2:10 on the clock. Remember, there is still a 2-minute warning in overtime. Quinn, and he's going to take off. And he's going to be rocked, but he is going to almost dodge the tackle, picking up 7. 38 again on the tackle to take us to the 2-minute warning. Running. What are you picking up Jerry Jeudy in? The Madden fantasy leagues? And a screenplay to Singletary. And he's going to be tackled out of bounds to pick up to the 48. What's up, Star-Lord? And Quinn is going to be sacked. Loss of 7. Dorrance Armstrong. Quinn looks a little bit disorientated. And the throw picked off. And that is going to seal the game for the Commanders. Desmond King recently traded here from the Atlanta Falcons. He's had himself a nice little day. It wasn't skipping, but there we got it. Well, Starlord, glad you enjoyed the listening to music. Alrighty. Now we got the Niners versus the Panthers, who I actually titled the stream after. Going 2-0 in the last 2 weeks. Pretty much shutting teams out. Their defense is averaging 7 points allowed, which is strangely only second best. Maybe the Steelers are better right now? How much did the Steelers allow last week? 6. The Steelers are allowing 6.5 points per game. But the Panthers have been pretty nice. Denzel Burke was a great pickup, allowing J.C. Horn to kind of cook. But there's 7, and the Niners are a pretty solid offense. Panthers going to have to do something on offense, which they do get 7. Now only down 10. And now down 13 with a Niner ball. The Panthers are not the best team in the league. And I just skipped over the Saints and Bills, didn't I? I'm kind of stupid. Alright, let's go back into the Bills because I choked. Alright. Bills, Saints, both not really number ones in their divisions. But 10-10 here at half. 17-10. And the Bills recover the onside kick. And that is game. That was loud. And the Bills now 2-1. Would have loved a Saints victory there. And now, what could potentially be a blowout, Colts versus Chiefs. I'd love a Colt victory here, but I am not going to be holding my breath because I am not going to let myself believe that the Chiefs are going to lose any other game this season. There we go. 3-0. Field goal is good. 7-3. 14-3. And there's a touchdown for Mahomes. And Mahomes is actually going to lose? Mahomes lost. 21-11. Do we got Scorigami? Sadly, no, we do not have Scorigami on this one. Close. Feels like 21-12, 22-11, 20-11 it would have been. But such is life. All right. Next, we got the winless Raiders taking on the undefeated Jaguars. My note's correct. The Jaguars haven't lost a game? Oh man, it's a little bit disgusting. But they haven't had to play anybody like super elite. But they do have tons of X Factors on this team, which is a little scary. Did I skip Atlanta versus Tampa? I'm all over the place today. I feel like I skipped Atlanta versus Tampa. And the Jaguars are up 21-0. And that's 28-0. Which is not Scorigami, but the Raiders look pretty bad. Maybe that's because they accepted every trade with no negotiation this offseason to the Baltimore Ravens, who just absolutely defleeced them. Sad sights. And yes, I did just skip right over Tampa versus the Atlanta Falcons. So we got to go do that one. Alright, here's balding Joe Burrow. Ollie Gordon, drafted to Tampa. Can he get something going here for the Tampa Bay offense? A little bit. Passes there. Jalen Milroe, the quarterback for Tampa. Antoine Winfield with a pick. And it's 25-28. Can Frosty's team pull it off and pick up a few first downs? Yes, they can. Falcons will beat Ziggy. And now we got Vikings versus Chicago. I'm doing all right. All right, Stock versus Bee Vipers, an OG fight. To, I don't think the death, but 28-0. 14-17 Bears have a lead. They declared a tank, and I couldn't get it paused in time, but that's 21-20, which has been scored before, as the Vikings barely going to pull this one off. Tried to pause it, did not work. Friday, here we go. Alright, here's CJ Stroud. Ravens, after a full, pretty much dismantling of their team this offseason, they're going to look to try to win this division over the juggernauted Steelers. 14-0, Patriots up. Ravens finally put 3 on the board with Tuck. 21-3, Pats. 21-10. And it's a one-score game. Just made the field goal. Can they get a stop? No, they cannot. Patriots will beat the Ravens 21-13. Insane game managing from Drake May, as CJ Stroud just has not found his home here. So if I'm predicting anything, well, he's going to be traded pretty quick. All right, now we got the Los Angeles Chargers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. There we go. Chargers and Raiders tied in week 1. Then the Chargers beat up on the Packers. But here is a X-Factor destroying team. I mean, any team that has Barkley on it, it's going to be good for a little bit. Chargers have not charged it a whole lot, even though they did miss the playoffs last year, looking to maybe be the 1 seed in the AFC West. They're going to start up 7-0, now 10-3, after exchanged field goals 13-3, 20-3, 23-3, 30-3, and that is a 30-3 game. Scorigami. No. But yeah, Eagles just got fully dismantled by that Chargers defense. Goodness gracious, Jalen Hurts. There we go. There we go. Titans 3-0. Interception for the Texans, leading to a touchdown. Lamar Jackson has his team undefeated thus far, 17-10. 17-13. Titans do have the ball. That's a 10-yard penalty on the offense. It's going to be second, I think, 25. And here's the hand. No, it's a 1st and 10. Oh, because it's Texans ball. Not really sure how that transpired, but the Texans are going to be able to milk out the clock. All right, Seattle taking on the Rams. Seattle winless. Shadur looking, no, undefeated with Shadur. My bad. Shadur, the X Factor in the draft. looking to continue to perform. Here we go. 7-0, 7-7, 10-7, 17-7. Rams are keeping it close. They just have not been able to get anything going to take a lead. And the Seahawks able to milk out and win. Seahawks undefeated 3-0 with a Shedder. Shedder. Big dub. All right, now we have Dallas taking on the Denver Broncos. Maybe. We'll see. If my thing continues to give me problems. Cowboys are a lot better of a team, but Broncos do have home field. Troy Franklin, Justin Simmons. Can these guys start performing? Broncos have lost 2 really close games. Not really. ESJ picking up Judy in what league? Andre, that's exactly what I said. Here's Troy Franklin versus CeeDee Lamb, 2 of the top wide receivers last year. But Dak Prescott versus Bo Nix. I was like, he's definitely picked up in my league because he just cooked me. And I was like, maybe he's picking him up in the Madden sim, but I don't really know how he would do that. All right, Cowboys with a quick 7 and another quick 7. Broncos put up 7. 21-7. Turns out the rookie strat for the Broncos isn't really paying off that well. But Broncos ball. That's a first down. And that is a touchdown to Brock Bowers. Extra point is good. Let's go take a peek at Dak Prescott. Will the Broncos defense choke again? Dak Prescott has time, throws it over the middle, picks up 7. Dak with 2 picks today, and that's probably the main reason that they are down. But Josh Jacobs has torched this defense. Jake Ferguson, that's his 2nd catch today. Free blitzer, and he's going to be out of bounds at the 46. Puka Nacua. Broncos have 3 timeouts. Cowboys have 2. They got plenty of time on this clock as well to work. And that's CeeDee Lamb taken down by Riley Moss for a pickup of 5. Dak over the middle, complete! Cooper DeSheen with the chase down. We're going to lose on a walk-off touchdown again to the NFC East. 1st and 10, but pretty much goal. Dak, play action. And he's going to be sacked. Troy Shinka puts him on the ground. Cowboys will use their last timeout, which means another sack. And you could be looking at a clock milker. They need the touchdown. Field goal does nothing. A little bit of a burn, but he's down 3rd and 2. Has to be a pass. And it's touchdown to Ferguson. Losing on another walk-off touchdown, bro. I can't handle this anymore. Maybe we can hit a miracle. Blown coverage, hit Troy Franklin maybe? Bo is going to take a shot. He's going to pick up 8. There's a timeout. Maybe that gets him into shot range to get into field goal range. I don't know what the play action call is, but here's a deep throw. Picked off. Almost connected on a deep throw to Franklin. Man. Who was that on the pick, though? Diggs. I'm tired of losing close games. My team sucks in slow sim. Maybe I need to sell off another season. It's got to be a scheme thing, right? And let's predict the Steelers score. I'm guessing they do not let the Cardinals score this game and pick up another scoregami. 7-0 so far, as the Steelers, I don't think, have given up single yardages to the Cardinals. Actually, there they go. 7-7, 14-7. And they go for 2 because the game wouldn't pause. Cardinals win? Dang it. Really like to get those paused games, but couldn't on that one. Cardinals knew they needed a win, too. Didn't want to take that one to OT. And yes, Josh Jacobs does lead the league at the moment. And we got our game of the week, as Miami will be taking on the Jets. Both teams 2-0. Both teams in the same division. Jets do have a better defense, but the offense has been flowing for both of these teams. And 7-7. 10-7? Goodness gracious. That's not going to be a fun war this week. Quincy Williams with a pick, and the Jets now with the ball. Let's go take a peek here. Aaron Rodgers from the 48. He's running. He's going to No, it's going to rule incomplete because refs suck. And Rodgers with a sack by Phillips. 3rd and 20. How do I keep losing? I do not club. Rodgers throws a floater. And incomplete, as Garrett Wilson has a little bit of a glitch there, I think. At least I think that's Garrett. Rodgers caught. But does not matter. And we're going to hop out of this one because this game should be over 3 runs. I mean, it should be over. Yes. Ouch. Alright, and now I hope you will join us in about an hour and 50 minutes where we'll be watching the NBA game that is happening today. There's the scores from this week. My team needs to find out a way to win game, bro. So sad. What was I looking at? Oh yes, Force events next week. Alrighty. Games to watch out for next week. Colts, Jags. Golly, I play the Texans. Seahawks, Panthers, Cowboys, Packers, Giants, Eagles. We got some fun ones. And also some not so fun ones. Ah, man. What is wrong with my team right now? My defense. It's the defense. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys on the next stream whenever that does happen to be. In an hour 50. See you guys.